I'm sorry, I'm from WA, so all those names that were a bit of a tongue twister for you are from there, yeah. Awesome, thank you. Okay, good morning. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for being drawn away from all the other really entertaining things around us today. I want to talk to you guys about our shipwrecks, which I think Townsville doesn't often get a good rep about, and you may not know the shipwrecks that we have lying off of our coast here. So just quickly, I didn't actually know Courtney was going to do this, so I normally just put a slide in just to tell you a little bit about what I do and where I'm from to put me in the picture. But essentially, it's all that Courtney said. I've worked across Australia. I've worked in Oman. I am fascinated with how shipwrecks are built and how we put them back together from a shipwreck site. And I really love 3D modelling because I think for anybody who can't get to a shipwreck and dive on it, they can see it in 3D themselves. And now I am a curator at the museum here in town, so it's a pretty good gig. So first of all, what is a shipwreck? A lot of people think, thanks to Disney, that it looks something like this, which I wish shipwrecks did all the time. But we like to give a phrase for shipwrecks and say that they are much more like a time capsule. So if you think about archaeologists that excavate ancient Egypt or ancient Rome, they're looking at a really long period of time over people living in somewhere for a long time. When we excavate a shipwreck, we're looking at a moment in time. So everything that was happening on that ship, what people were wearing, what they were doing, as soon as that ship went down, that was captured like a time capsule, and that's what we love to investigate. I am often mistaken though, because this is a very famous shipwreck that does look like something out of Disney. This is Vasa. This sunk in 1628 in Sweden. So every once in a while we're lucky enough to have something like this. It was recovered in the 60s and almost floated back into the same port that it left from hundreds of years later. So before someone corrects me, we do have beautiful shipwrecks like that. Another famous one you may have heard of is Mary Rose, which is in the UK, and you can see it's not quite as well preserved as Vasa is. You got the back sort of quarter of the ship there. They excavated that since